Yes, hello dear listeners, a very, very warm welcome to the Not to Know program coming to you live from our studios here in Bujumbura. It's only 11 minutes past 1700 here in our studio. My name is Bigirimana Ayub on today's program. I'm not alone in the studio, I'm together with Martin Shamuel. Hello Martin.
Hello brother, how are you today?
Good brother, we really thank you for joining us here on this one, our English program.
It's my pleasure to be here, thank you for having me.
So it's a Not to Know program. Martin has an initiative and he's going to share with us. Since it's Not to Know, you have to know almost everything. And today Martin is here to let you know more about Hearts Makamba in just a couple of minutes. So this is your number one radio station. Remember, we are taking you all the way to 1800. It's me, Ayuba, together with Martin. Yes, welcome to the Not to Know. Just as usual, we bring you the stories that matters, and today we are with the people who are shaping our society. Martin Shamuel is here to tell us more about Hearts for Makamba. You're welcome, Martins. Let me just give you an opportunity to introduce yourself.
Thank you very much. Yes, my name is Martin Shamuel. Currently in Burundi, and currently also I live in Australia.
Okay, tell us more about Hearts for Makamba.
Yeah, sure. So Hearts for Makamba, obviously the name Makamba makes it very sure where it is located. We are just an association where we provide free education to anyone who is in that area or even outside who's traveling by, who wants to learn how to, a few courses that we run there.
So why did you start this initiative and how did you come up with an idea of forming this Hearts for Makamba?
Yeah, sure. So basically, I was in Australia in 2011 when I met a Burundian guy there. His name was Pascal, and he was telling me about his country, Burundi, and it's how beautiful it is and everything like that. And I didn't know nothing about Burundi. So I decided to come here in 2012 with him, just to, scope out the country, see what it's like. And we went to Makamba, that's where he's from. And then, I fell in love with Makamba, to be honest. Yeah, and Burundi itself, yeah, man.
We understand that we have more than 30 provinces. Why exactly did you choose Makamba? What is so special for Makamba?
Oh, okay, so I guess in Makamba, I spent most of my time there when I was in Burundi. So I just fell in love with the province. We went everywhere in Makamba, through the villages, through the town center, and I just had peace in my heart, I told my brother-in-law, Pascal became my brother-in-law, he married my wife's sister. So I told Pascal, I really feel like God's, leading me to do something here. So then I came to Australia and I just went from there.
So is it internationally or it's only based in Burundi?
No, it's only based in Burundi. Right now we're just focusing on Makamba to make sure the association is running at full potential and that everything is getting right, so that maybe a door will open and maybe God will bless us in another province that we decide to do in Burundi as well.
So how long has it been in existence, Martin?
Brother, to be honest, we've been doing it for 3 years now. So I've been coming here for 5 years, but the association has been up and running for a good 3 years now. We work very closely with the governor there, Godi. He's a nice man who's helped us quite a fair bit in Makamba. So right now we are just in Makamba, and then hopefully we will go to the other provinces.
Remember, you're tuning into the Not to Know program as we bring you the stories that matters together here in the studio. I'm together with Shamuel Martins, who has an initiative in Makamba. He expressed his love for Makamba, and he explained for those who joined us why exactly he chose Makamba. And Martin, we'd like to know, it's only now in Makamba, what plans do you have to extend it to other provinces here in Burundi?
Yes, by God's grace, if we have an opportunity and we get more support, both nationally or internationally, from people that want to see these education centers rolled out in other provinces, we will do it. We do have plans to go to other provinces, as I mentioned before. But, in all these things, you do need financial support. Because, we own the land and the house, and we have all the computers and all the machines that we have there. So these are all come at a cost. So when we go to another province to locate somewhere to do it, we do it properly. We don't do half a job, you know. We go all out. We make sure everything is there for our teachers and for all the students that are coming.
Okay, so what are the courses you offer, or the services you offer?
Okay, so at Hearts for Makamba right now, we offer computer classes. So we teach people how to use a computer, how to function it, you know, from Microsoft Word, Excel, you know, putting a USB in there, a flash, a CD-ROM, and, you know, even using the internet. We also offer courses in sewing, you know, teaching people how to use a sewing machine. We have a lot of people there that come, you know, walk hours just to learn how to use a sewing machine. We also teach people how to make soap. We teach how to speak English. We also teach a little bit on health and hygiene. We also offer other services like scripture classes. You know, we're open to everyone who wants to learn about, you know, respect, love, all that sort of stuff. You know, we are Christian based, but we're open to everyone to come use our premises for any courses. We also teach how to cut hair. We have a section.
You buy saloon. You create saloons for them.
Yeah. So what it is we have a salon in-house, and people will come to learn how to cut hair. And then we have people sitting there who receive a free haircut.
It's a free haircut.
Yeah, it's a free haircut. It's a win-win situation.
Win-win, yeah.
Somebody learns how to cut hair while one receives a free haircut. So, yeah, we do that. And as I said before, we also have other services like theatre, drama. We have a special place in the school where it's an outdoor section. It's covered. There's seating area and a stage, which we use also for seminars when we have leadership training or pastoral training, which we run there as well.
So let me just, if in case, who is able to attend the education center? Is it for young people or even old, or for all ages?
Yeah, great question. Who is able to attend? Everyone is able to attend. We have children as young as, 2 years old, to people that are as old as 80 years old who attend our education center. We have students, we have educated people, we have teachers, we have, the judge comes there, the bankers come there, whoever is willing to learn any of those courses that we help provide there. Karibu, you are welcome.
Do you give out certificates for those who complete their, and if so, which courses do you give certificate after training?
Yes, the only 2 subjects that we can offer a certificate for is computer class and sewing class. We offer a certificate only if you pass, and
if you don't pass,
unfortunately, you're going to have to spend another month there to learn everything properly to get a certificate, or you can come at a later time that suits yourself. But we don't just give certificates to anybody. We want to make sure everyone understands the whole concept. Whether it's a computer machine or a sewing machine, we want you to understand how to fully functionally use it.
So concerning the certificate you give out, could this certificate be used at least to find a job somewhere else for those who complete their training?
Yes. So what it is obviously we have on the certificate, it's got my signature, it's got the title of the association, Hearts for Makamba. We put their photo on there, their name, what they scored in the exam, the teacher who assessed them, and yes, they can use it in, if they move to Bujumbura to find a job somewhere in the city or more regional areas, or they go to another place, they can use this certificate for that reason.
Yes, welcome back. It's 92.9 FM. It's 5:30 p.m. here in the studio. You're still with me, Ayuba, here on Not to Know, together with Martin Shamuel here on your number 1 radio station. Martin, you've talked about your love for Makamba, Hearts for Makamba, and Makamba as a province. So you help these young people, even old people, at least to teach them work and something, whatever, teach them English. So what happens when someone completes the course? Does he or she get further help, or do you help them get a job?
Yeah, so once someone completes a certificate, the teachers and myself and the committee, we go through the students who were very successful. And basically, for example, with the sewing class, we've had a number of people, both women and men, who we found that were very successful in the study, and they were very good at what they were doing. So what we did is we bought them a sewing machine, and we set them up a place in the market. And even till today, when I see them in Makamba, I go say hello to them. They are doing well. They are making money to provide for their family, their children, which is a blessing, man.
So concerning English, you talked about teaching English, and we understand there are a lot of English clubs maybe in Makamba. So is there any way you collaborate with these English clubs there?
Yeah, to be honest, we are just starting to collaborate now. So even now, our managers are in the in the process of meeting with these clubs and seeing how we can all work together to better the club and spread out further in Makamba.
So do you get any assistance from the government, as in helping you to at least on your budget? For if no, and what kind of assistance do you receive from the government or maybe government officials?
Yeah, so currently we've never had support financially from anyone. We get it from donations from people. But in terms of the government here, especially our governor in Makamba, he's been working very closely with me. Gadi, he's been very good with us, to be honest. He makes everything as smooth as possible for me to practice all these courses with our students, because we do get many people coming through those doors. And we do projects out in the field, which we'll talk about later. But yes, in terms of support, we are happy the way it is going. It's been very smooth for us.
We understand everything has a challenge.
Yes.
Whatever somebody does, there is a challenge always.
Yeah, always.
What are the challenges you face?
Yeah, to be honest, for me, look, the people are supportive. Everyone is great. But as always, financial support is always the hard one. A lot of our donations, like I said, come from international, from Australia, our friends, our family, our community. When I go do talking in schools or community places in Sydney, even in New Zealand, I show them photos, videos, what we are achieving here. They usually give money, but it does take a lot of time and traveling, and but it's worth it, man. It's worth it. But that is the main challenge I have.
Yeah, that is the main challenge. After giving out these young people of Burundi, what do you expect in return? Man, you teach them everything. You teach them a lot of things. What do you expect from them?
Man, I just want to see them be successful in everything they do in their life. I want them to know that, and this is what we tell them when we are doing the courses, even our teachers explain this to them, that you've been given an opportunity, free education, to learn something, a skill that maybe you wanted to do. Now it's available. Do the best you can, and the sky is the limit. You can achieve anything you want. In that way, in their community, they can go help these young people as well. Hey, you can do it. Come on, I will teach you. I will show you. And then we can all work together and we can help other brothers and sisters around the area.
How beneficial could these young people or any who attends your course be at least useful to the society?
I've asked myself that question as well, to be honest. How beneficial can I be to the society? When you have confidence, when you have been encouraged, when you've been given hope, when you've been supported, when you've been loved, when you've been told you can achieve anything you want, doesn't matter the atmosphere, doesn't matter if you're born in poverty, doesn't matter if you have no father or no mother, doesn't matter if you have no money. When somebody has been coming to you and say, hey, here's an opportunity, I want you to be the best you can be, that person will be fire in the society, and other people will catch on fire, because that is the best thing. When people have been given hope, you cannot stop them. They dream and they get hungry, and they just push forward. So that is the main benefit, to be honest.
And tell us about the drinking water system. I mean, the water wells you build.
Yeah, so Hearts for Makamba isn't just an education center. It's not just a place where people can come and learn all these awesome courses that are benefit for them to get a job, to learn how to use a computer, how to cut hair, how to speak English, how to make soap. But we also do work outside of the center. We believe in our community work. That is our number one, thinking, feeling, that we should be out in the community, not behind closed walls. So what we do, we build drinking water systems in places where the tanks have been broken or the waterway is not, looking nice. We fix it up, we renovate it, we built new water tanks, water systems, and it just makes it look nicer, more fresh, and it's a benefit for everyone to use the water.
You at the beginning of the program, you talked about pastoral and leadership courses you provide. Tell us more about it.
So what we do, as I mentioned before, we are Christians. So one of the courses we help provide is scripture classes for children, but also we work on leaders and pastors, where we bring pastors from. We have a very good pastor from Australia who's currently here today as well. And he does seminars where he teaches pastors and leaders how to become better leaders in their community, that the church also belongs in the community, not just in the church wall. You have to go out there and help people and bless people so that they know what we're all about. So he teaches them more about being Christ-focused and also, just being very, very active in the community.
You talked about churches. Do you also welcome those who believe in other religions,
yes,
like Muslims?
Yeah, we have many Muslims who come. Yes, we have many Muslims who come inside Hearts for Makamba. As I mentioned, we are community-based. The reason why we do Hearts for Makamba, the reason why we have this center is because of God himself. He put it in our heart. But our doors are open to every single person. I have people that are Muslim, Christian, non-Christian, doesn't matter. If you want education, karibu, you are welcome.
Okay, so tell us more about the theater and the drama production.
Yeah, this is cool. We're starting to get a lot of people for this. So you form a team, you come up with a theater, a drama play that is going to benefit the people who are watching. So maybe we can talk about the issues of drugs, alcohol, sleeping around and getting pregnant at a young age, all these problems, and we act it out on theater so that people can see it. Wow, is this the real thing? We are not scared to talk about these things because there are issues we cannot hide. It's better we talk about it. It's better we discuss it so people are aware the consequences of all these things that they can have on your future. So they come, they do drama, some do music, some just like to do, traditional cultural dancing and all that. Some are very funny, some are comedians, man. You get all characters in that place and it's fun. Everyone enjoys themselves. And there's prizes given away for the best actor. So if we have eight drama acts, there are 8 prizes. And we have 3 judges there, so it's always cool.
So, Martins, we understand you have some field works. Tell us more about the field work.
Yeah, sure. So, we do a lot of field work over the last 3 years where we go into the field, obviously, with the team from our school. And we basically, visit a hospital and we help the ones who are in need. In the hospital, they're providing some meals for women that are in desperate need because their children are in hospital and they don't have any family there to help them. So we are there to support them. We provide some clothing for newborn babies to bless some mothers there. We also go onto the farms and find women who, or young girls who don't have farming tools, and we bless them with farming tools and farming seeds so that they're able to harvest with their family. So that's most of our field visits is like that. And we also visit people who don't have a mattress in their house, and we bless them with mattresses so they can sleep on a comfortable bed. And we're very, very proud of what we're doing in the field because that way they can see what we are about. We are not just Hearts for Makamba in a building. We are people who are community focused.
Always, we know there is. You have a target. There is something you must have, as in terms something you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Tell us more about what you would like to achieve in doing this.
Man, it's basically as simple as this. We just want to achieve a stronger community that's got many educated people in there from all ages, and they all have skills that will improve their lives for them and their families. So that's basically it, man. We just want to focus on our community, and that's how it is. It should be like that because, the community is your family. And, if the family knows what's happening, the family is helping each other, then everyone can grow healthy and everyone is there for each other, not just as an individual, but everyone is worried about everyone else. So it's good to know what's happening to your neighbor. It's good to know what's happening down the street. It's good to know what's happening on the mountain, so that we can all work together.
So what should these young people learn from you?
Wow. I just want them to be the best who they are, just to love others and don't have fear. Whatever you have in your heart you want to achieve, nothing and no one can stop you. You know, especially if it's good things, especially if it's stuff for your people, for your country. Man, just achieve it, just do it. You know, life is short. Let's do the best we can while we are breathing, while we are healthy, while we are alive. Let's do it now while we are strong. So that's what I hope these young people can achieve. And as they get older, that they will go back and help young people again.
And very lastly, Martins here with me in the studio. I heard you talking about God. Whenever you were explaining, you put God in front. Tell us, how did you come into a relationship with God?
Yeah, so look, a lot of people probably think I was a Christian from a young age, like a baby. No, I was very bad boy. I used to be very wild, as they say. I used to be drinking and smoking and partying and committing all different types of sins, to be honest. And then I was preached to by a Christian. And they helped me and they told me I have a chance. Don't waste my life. You know, God loves you and He has given you opportunity to, be alive and breathe, but don't do it for the wrong things. And it was through my wife at the time. She wasn't my wife, she was the one that was helping me. And I became a Christian, and Imana, he blessed me with a Mugore. Now she's my wife, and Mugore Wanje, it was Angela. So, we even did work together here, and it's because, to be honest, Jesus himself put this project in my heart. Through meeting some Burundians in Australia, showing me Burundi, and now we are here for the last, we've been making trips here for the last 5 years. Plus we lived in Gitega for 8 months as well, with my children and my wife. So, God's opened up many doors for us, and I know there's more doors to be opened. And I'm just praying that, we can be in all provinces one day. Just encouraging everyone, it doesn't matter if you're from the city or the village. Me, I like the village people, to be honest. I was a village boy myself. So I like the village, I like the mountains, I like, the remote areas, and to be able to do education centers there is very encouraging. The people there are, jumping with joy that somebody thought of them. And I tell them, God thought of you. It's not me, God's just using me to be there, like in Makamba. And it's good, it brings the community together, brings the people together. And we hope that, it gets further and further in Burundi. So if the listeners are listening very carefully, what you can do for us is to pray for us, that many doors will open in our lives and that we can be in your province one day.
So a very last question also I would like to ask, do the people in Makamba recognize the job you are doing?
Yeah, when I walk, they either say, hey, Papa Samson or Martin, they know me.
Muzungu.
So, Muzungu. Yeah, Muzungu is starting to die out now. I think now they know me by name. It's really nice.
Martin.
Yeah, Martin. Martin, Bitte. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Martin, we're coming towards the end of our program.
Thank you,
we really thank you for having you here, brother.
Man, brother, I appreciate it. The pleasure's been all mine to be here. So thank you for our listeners as well.
Okay, welcome once again. Whenever you have something to share with us,
God bless you guys.
The doors are open here on RTNB.
Thank you.
Yes, that was Martin's, and that wrapped up our program. It's been me, Ayuba, for Know to Know. We're glad to bring you the stories that matters here on your number one radio station. It's 1751 here in the studio. Do stay with us if you can for other program. Remember, just after me, we'll have a complete news edition in English. Then later we'll continue with Swahili programs just as usual. So we wish you a wonderful evening. Bye for now. Catch you next time. Bye for now.
Nowhere be like Africa, nowhere be like home. Biko Eru Yawa. na mataka kama umekuja kulipa kupiga dance